Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. And as you can see, we're about to do another Modern Horizons 3 draft. Now, I'm a Platinum 1, so this might be the game that gets us back to Diamond and maybe eventually back to Mythic. I want to thank my 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the team. Let's get into it. Now, if you like what I do, by all means, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm still working on the setup. As you can see, the camera shows it to be very light in my room, but actually it's not too bad. So I'm not sure why it's all this light. Now, as normal, I will walk you through the draft with the choices I make and the things I do. And I've already received some feedback, which I really like, so thank you for that. I have been climbing a bit outside of my videos, and I must say that the blue-black combination has been surprising me fairly well. No one's picking it, and those conscriptions, which give you amass tokens, or the kamis, which let you drain for free, are actually quite good. So maybe we can do that in this game as well. And I do like playing blue. I like the control decks. Now these rares, I don't think they're really impressive. This is just a strange card to play. It can also bite you in the buttocks, as they might say. So I am thinking about either these 2 cards, because this is a removal spell. I don't like playing red, but I also like these. Now, if I want to do the blue-black combination thing, they are both very good. And I'm not sure which is better. So you draw 2 cards, and you do that twice, or you draw 4 at instant speed. Now, I think I will go with the deep analysis, but I've never played Brain Surge. Maybe I'll just take a Brain Surge, because it is also, because you put 2 cards back on top of your library, you can play these lands and shuffle your library after you put some cards on top which you didn't like. Okay. Now, since we're already somewhat in blue, that doesn't mean that I want to force it. What do? A 1/1 for 3, which seems expensive. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. Okay, well, I think that is good with the enter the battlefield things, where you can flicker them. But I'm not really impressed. I do like the Emrakul Messenger, however. I also like Demon Fear and Copy Crook, but I think since we are drawing some cards, I think we might just want to cut this and see if maybe we can go into some kind of blue whatever deck with drawing cards. Now, also not a very strong pack. I like Pinnacle Monk, and I think it's good either way, but I also like Consuming Corruption. And I'm not sure which is better. Now, I know this is just a removal spell, but it can also be a removal spell which is just not good enough, because it depends on the number of swamps. And imagine going 2 colors, you'll probably have at most 3 swamps when you play this. So 2 mana, deal 3 damage is just not amazing. So I think I'll just take Pinnacle Monk here. Not sure if I'm going to play it, but it's also a way to fix my mana. Imagine I want to splash red at some point. It's just a good card to have in. Okay, here we have a Cyclops Conductor, which I like. But as I said, I'm not sure if we're already in blue-red. I also like this card. Mostly because it's a land. Without the land side, it's not really impressive. 3 mana to return a creature. So for me, it's between these 2. And white also seems fairly open. But I'm not really convinced by the blue-white combination of this set. So I think I'll just stay in blue now. But I must say I really like the Superconductor, so I don't think it will come around. But if it does, I wouldn't mind picking it up. Okay, well, white does seem open. I mean, these 2 uncommons are crazy good, especially because it also Riddlegate Gargoyle. So this shows me that blue-white is open. And this shows me that not many people are picking white, unless this was a very strange pack. I think I'll just take the Voltstorm Angel. I think it's a premium card, also like the Rhino. but I think the Voltstorm Angel just does more. There's also a Skoa Ember Mage, which I must say is also pretty good, but I prefer a flyer in this set, especially because there's quite some Eldrazi's, which you prefer to fly over. Okay, now the smartest pick for me would be the Thraben Charm, but as I said, playing the Kami was a lot of fun. So do I want to do the right pick or do I want to do the fun pick? I think I have to do the right pick and pick white. Wow. Okay, well, blue is also somewhat open. I also love these two cards. Now this is pretty much a card which is better with aggressive decks, but I really like it with the Superconductor because it gives a prowess trigger. It makes your Superconductor a C6/3, and if it dies, the conductor, you can make it do damage equal to its power, so which is 6, which is a lot. I'll just take the Visionary here. I think it's a solid card. Really overperformed. Alright, don't mind another Visionary here. I'll just keep taking blue. And there's a counter spell and also an Umbra. Now I don't know for sure if we're blue-white. So I think I'll just take the Aether Spike. But I know the Umbra is also good. The thing about the Umbra is that the creature stays on the battlefield, which makes it way worse. I'll take a Demon Inferior. I mean, we have some ways to draw extra cards, so we can slow them down. I think I'll take the Jolted Awake, but I don't think I will actually play it. Wow, okay. That was what I was hoping for. So I think we're actually just going to be blue-white control. And let's just see what we can get here. There's not a Kami, and there's the big old annoying overpowered creature. And I do want to watch our curve. Now I love the Battle Wagon, but it might come around. And I only have 5 creatures so far. I love the Copycrook, but I also love these two. And we don't have many ways to put counters yet. But I do think it's more impressive than this 2/2 Flying First Striker. I also love the Copycrook, but when in doubt, between a 2-drop and a 4-drop, I think you should always pick the 2-drop. I must say the Auxiliary is also a very strong card. But as I said, white is very open, and this one is less replaceable. No, last minute change. I will take the Auxiliary. My bad. Wow. Very nice pack as well. I think this might actually be worth splashing. Depth Defiler is also very strong. Tune the Narrative is good. So for me it's between these two. And I think this is just a more powerful card, and since we can probably pick up some lands, I think we can splash for this. Now, splashing isn't really hard because it's a 4-drop, so we will be most surely getting some cards which make us be able to take those. I like this, but we're not in red. I don't like this. I think this is a very much a build-around creature. So for me it's between these two. So it's either tap and draw a card, or just enter the battlefield, draw a card and scry. So I think this is just better. I don't think you can have too many of these Visionaries. But let's put that to the test. Wow. Okay. Well, there's a board wipe. I don't mind that at all. Get any X amount. So imagine you pay 7, you get 5 energy, and then I pay any energy to destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value less than or equal to. So if you pay 7, you destroy everything on the board which is 5 mana or less. And since we have some other ways to gain energy, I think it's just a very solid card. So I love it. I will put it here because we are not going to play it early. Easy pickup for the Auxiliary. I love this card. Really overperformed. Now I wouldn't mind some kind of top end and some lands to be able to splash our black card. Also some black-white cards could be the black-white lands, which could also fix us, or maybe white-blue. I'm sure some double-faced cards will come around. Okay, well this, I think I actually prefer this over the Gargoyle. Reason being, if you want to be controlly, you want to keep your board back and attack with one creature, and this lets you attack with one creature and make it way more powerful. And this one might actually, I mean, do we have 8 more picks? Maybe it will be the last card in the next pack, we'll see. I mean, in the last pick. Okay, I love this card, but we're not black. But I'll just take a tune a narrative here. So we will be going through our deck rather quickly and getting some energy. Now this does splashes for black, so I think I'll just take it. I know there's a Dog Umbra, but I think we should pick it highly to be able to play this. What do you do? Look at the top 5 cards, reveal a historic card. I don't think we have many historic cards. Historic cards are legendaries and artifacts and things like that. There's another card which can fix us, but I also like the Copy Crook. And I think this is actually a better card. Now, it's been really impressive to me because you can do it even to opponent's creatures, and there's many people just playing Eldrazi. So if you can copy an enemy's Eldrazi, it's amazing. Fragrant Charm, another removal. There we go with the Harvester. Don't really need one of these. Now I really wonder, wow, black is very open. I really wonder if we will get, no, we'll get a land. I think it was, the odds were very, wow, another odds were very not in our favor. Well, we could splash for the reiterating bolt, but I think we need more energy to actually be able to do that. White-blue cards, not really strong ones. I think I'll just take the Tune a Narrative. I mean, this one will come around probably. People don't pick it highly. Can't have too many of these either. There's another Gargoyle. I think I'll just take that. This is a very nice card, by the way. I mean, even without the tap ability, just look at the top of your library at any time. Cast creatures from the top. It's great. Now, I'm not a big fan of this, unless you have some ramp, because I feel that this one is only worth it if you actually have a ton of mana. But I might be wrong. Now, our curve is starting to look nicely. With curve, we mean I want to have a slope. So I would like another 5-drop, and maybe another 6-drop, so some kind of top end. I love the Battle Wagon, but I also like the Zealots. Specimen, not too much. So I'll just take the Battle Wagon here. I mean, we will get some energy in this way. We can also make sure we get some energy, but it's difficult between the Zealot and the Battle Wagon. Now we do have more than enough 4-drops. This is the same thing, historic cards. Do we have artifacts, legendaries, or sagas? We have 3 artifacts. The downside is not very big, so I think I'll just take it. There's nothing else we will miss, so I'll just take it. Another Copy Crook, also another Emissary of Soulfire, and I think I prefer that over the Copy Crook. Now I would really like to get another land in black-ish colors. I'll just take the Dog Umbra here. I'm not sure if we were going to play it, but I really would like another top-end card. Wow. Okay, 3 Emissaries, 2 Gargoyles. I think this looks decent. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to play this. We really need another land with either white, black, or maybe the black-blue one we thought would wheel. It will probably come around. The Waterlogged Teachings. I think if it actually comes around, I will take it for the fixing. But this is shaping up to be a very nice deck. But I wouldn't mind another top end, so any 5 or 6 drop, maybe one of the big Eldrazi's which you can cycle. Or maybe another Aether Spike, just to be more controlling. Okay, well this is... We have a black-blue. I think we'll just take the black-white here. Nothing else we really want. Black-red, no. Black-white, sure. Okay, now I think we can play the Obtruse. Wow, Superconductor. I love it, but I don't think we can splash for it. I'm not going 4 colors. So blue-red did seem reasonably open, and I think the waterlogged teachings actually got taken. Now this is a blue, black, white, which is exactly in our colors, and I think I will take it over the Specimen. The Specimen is a nice card, but the downside of it having to be a single target is actually pretty big, I found out. Wow. Okay. That's a very late copy crook. Now I do need to do some cutting, and I don't like to cut. I way more prefer to have to add cards, because that is easier. Now I'll just drop one of these. We'll have 6, 7, 8 white sources. We'll have 7, 8, 9 blue sources. So I think we can drop 1 blue source, because we don't have a very high top end, and we will be drawing many cards. So I'll just drop this. We do need a swamp, so I think this should be fine. Now with our curve, I think our 3 and 4 drops are a bit too many, and I do want to keep creatures, so I want to get rid of 1 4-drop, which is non-creature. Now this is a creature, but is it better than the copy crook? I think it is, because we have so much to do with energy. So let's just see how many... Do we still need a Brain Surge? I don't think we do. We don't have anything which lets us pay off for drawing many cards. And we do have 3 Serum Visionaries and 2 Tune the Narratives. So I think I'll get rid of the Brain Surge, and I think... I do like Deem Inferior. I think I'll just drop 1 Copy Crook. Now we have... I didn't even look at the tap lands. I think we have 1 tap land, so that's actually... Now we have 16.5 lands. I think you should look at this as a half land. So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and a half. I think that's fine, but we still do need to cut 1 more card, and I hate it. I think I'll just drop the Dog Umbra. Okay. Now before I start, I'm going to do something, so I'll be right back. Alright, I had to get my kid some from the other room. She's behind me just watching something, and let's see how this goes. Now blue-white was pretty open, so I think we took the right route. I do love this start. We can find blue, and then we'll have some things to play. Now I really like this card. I never knew the Exalted counters, but now I do, and I think they're pretty strong, especially if you can attack with 1 flyer or something. It does a lot. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep. I'll just play the landscape for a blue, unless we draw a blue, and we don't need the black anymore since we just took it. So let me find an island. That way at turn 2 we can play a gargoyle if we top deck it, or we can play the Tune the Narrative, which is also fine. That's also a very nice draw. Oh, maybe I should have kept that behind. Well, there's a gargoyle. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have played that yet. It's better to keep it up and maybe seem as if you have a counter spell. So we can Wrath, and we will have quite some energy for when that happens. And I don't want the creatures to be dead, so I'll just take this, and then we'll have the payoff already. Now if there's another island... Oh, I got cold. Oh no. Yeah. That hurts. Well, you know, we can board wipe pretty much. With mana value, so they have mana value 3. I think I'll just play this. If they counter this as well, then okay. So I want them to build out their board, use the removal spells on my creatures. That way at some point I can play this for, could even play it for 1 now, and I can still wipe the board. Just play that. I just put 1 on this. Attack for 2. Now either they're drawing many lands or they do have something. But this way we will probably still win the race if this continues like this. Now the good thing about the exalted counters is that the creature itself doesn't have to attack. So you can put all the counters on all the creatures you have, and one creature that attacks gets the buff. So that means it's hard for them to kill the counters if you put them on multiple creatures. And it's not interesting to kill this one because it itself is not better. Now, forgive me the coughing behind me. No, I will not block. Maybe he also has, I'm not sure if there's a, okay, yeah. That will attack. Don't we have any energy anymore? Oh, there, 6. Okay. I don't think we can actually erase this. But I also don't want to destroy everything just yet. Is it too greedy to wait another turn? I don't think it is. I hope they play something else which is about 6 mana. Or at least they build out their board. Yeah, that's a good card. Sure. Sorry for the noise. Now what do you do? I can still do this. I will actually block this to prevent damage, and then I'll just do the I'll do the board wipe. You never know, we do have some artifacts. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, let's just attack. I don't want to give it lifelink because we need our energy elsewhere. And I will just go full mana on this, because we can use the energy later. So that's 2, 4, 5. They don't have a counterspell up. And we'll pay 6, because their most expensive thing is 6 mana. They seem to do have something. I wonder what they have. They can sacrifice this. What is there in green? Oh, that's very nice. Well, we're still going to pay 6. Yeah, well, the enchantment is gone, but they still have a 6/6 trample, which a 7/7 trample. This will be very hard. Okay, we're actually dead. Okay. Alright, that's not a very good start. I did feel as if we were drawing many lands, but I think we're just unlucky. I've had that a few times. Let's just continue. Yeah, this is fine. Hope to draw at least one land, but I think we should be able to. Okay, it's also a nice card. Okay. Now I'll just keep up both a counter and a tune a narrative. If they don't play anything, I'll just tune. If they do play something, I will probably counter it. I think they might just adapt. It's the safest thing to do here, since, well, you know, we have mana up, so he might be expecting it. Okay, he's not adapting, which means we can probably counter something. Maybe a repurposer. Oh, well, that's a good thing to counter. We'll pay 2. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, 2 was good. We'll play that. Next turn we can play the Battle Wagon, then we can play the Voltstorm Angel. And we already have 3 energy, which is nice. If they actually adapt this, we can return it to their hand, but I think I want to keep these up for a combination. Wow, yep. Let's just make maximum use of our mana. This way we can start making some energy. And we can put quite some exalted counters on this creature, for instance, and then attack with the angel. If they play something big now, they seem to be stuck on land. If they play something big now, we could actually... Okay, that's a good card. I don't really understand why they're not adapting. They seem in dire need of mana. I'll just get some energy. It's also a nice card. I'll just play the angel here. And the next turn I think we can get into action. No. Now if they don't play anything, especially a land, if they do play a land, like I really hope they do draw their 4th land, because this way that's not just really interesting for them. Now he will probably adapt or destroy artifact. Even if they destroy this now, it has done its thing. I mean, we have 8 energy, so that's just crazy. Do we draw a card or do we get some more energy? I think I'll just draw a card. I mean, we have 5 energy, which seems plenty. Okay, I am going to ask my kid to sit somewhere else. Forgive me all the snorting noises. Okay, I will play this. I will put an exalted counter on this. I will... I think it's good to put that somewhere. So I'll just get myself some more energy, draw a card. Demon... I think I'll just play the Visionary first. Play Demon Furia for 1. And that way we can still... I don't mind them both. However, we can... I am going to... No, I think I'm not going to sacrifice it if I'm sure I'm going to get the swamp. So I'll just keep it like this. I'll deem inferior your brute skill. Sorry. We have 5 energy left, giving this vigilance and lifelink costs 2. And I don't think there's a big upside to vigilance and lifelink at this moment. He's just going to have to pick to put it somewhere. And if he does put it at the 2nd spot, it's going to be very difficult for him to draw any more lands, because if this is not a land and he puts it... Alright, well, if imagine this is not a land, he will not draw lands for 2 turns. which I think is rather painful. I'll just attack. I just want to attack for 6. Now we do have so many things to play, and we will get more energy. We'll draw our land. We can return something. Okay, they gave up. I will be right back. I don't know if you heard all the sound of the coughing and the sneezing and stuff like that, but I'll just ask if she can sit elsewhere. Be right back. She is a sweetheart, but she can make quite some noise. But she's a darling. We have 2 kids, 2 and 5. And the youngest is actually the biggest challenge, but maybe you know from your own experience that sometimes the oldest is the easiest and the youngest is the most difficult one. However, we're not here to talk about children and parenting, we're here to talk about magic. Game 2. This is not a great hand, but if we draw our 3rd land and he goes first, I think we'll be fine. So let's just try it, and the odds are that we will draw a 2-drop. Well, there we go. That's also nice. Just keep it up for their turn. Love these cards. Yep, that's a strong card. Okay, that's also nice. You don't really have a target. We need to have creatures for this to work, and I hope he doesn't have a way to get a lot out of his 3/1, except for dealing 3 damage, of course. Okay, yeah, my turn. Swamp, Visionary, and if he actually attacks, we will block. Sure. Now he does have ways to at least do something with this Proliferate. We have... Do we need an untapped land? This one can get us blue. And a untapped land lets us cast... I'll just put it like this. Now if they're going to be very aggressive, it might be somewhat difficult for us. Oh my goodness, they're going to be very aggressive. Oh darling, okay, well, I think this is good game, to be honest. They're going to attack us for 6 next turn. We're going to go to 2. And I don't think there's anything we can do. Okay, well, we're actually going to 1. There is still a chance, and that is with our Thraben Charm. Now I do need to wait till he attacks. Oh. Yeah. Well, there's no real other thing we can do, I think. Well, we are still alive. But, I mean, that's the annoying thing about this elemental thing. I think we need to play something to block this with. Okay. I don't have another blue, which is the problem. Otherwise I could have played the Visionary and Deem Inferior. I can play this, but I have nothing to copy. And I will be jumping them every turn. But I'm just wondering if I... Blue? No. I can play this tapped. Now, if they have anything, we're dead. They don't seem to have anything, so we'll just be chomping. I'll just get myself a island. Now the only way we can get back from this is we have this one. We can gain some life. So if we play this and that, let's just try. We will have, it's not any color. What a stupid card is this? And you may spend colorless mana. Okay, so we can never actually play that. That sucks. Is there a way to get back from this? I don't think there is. So we don't actually have a way to play this. That sucks. Okay, well, we are still in the race. We cannot play two things. He will put that on something. It will not be big, so I'll just play the Voltstorm Angel here. Next turn I will probably copy crook the Voltstorm Angel. And play the Thraben Charm on his Gargoyle. It's still not big enough to attack, so okay. We have a chance. I want to keep wide open. I want to play the copy crook as a copy of the Voltstorm Angel. I will gain much life. I mean, much energy. I will attack. I will take action. I will give Vigilance and Lifelink. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, well, might as well do this one. That was stupid. How are you supposed to know the... Okay, well... It didn't even have lifelink. Stupid. Okay. We might be able to blow them out if they play a land and attack. Oh, this is just premium arena. Okay, so we can actually do something better. We will block this. Destroy target enchantment. And they gave up. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think that was my own mistake. However, I must say that it's quite confusing if you have two of the same creatures and you need to see which one triggers first. But maybe there's... Oh, they should decrease the hitbox on that stupid thing. But maybe there's a chance, or there is a way actually to see that, but I don't really notice the difference. Okay, so the black-white is actually not as good at the removal spell as I thought, because I need to have the red mana, which I didn't have. I thought it was you can spend mana of any color to cast the colors, but it's only for the colorless. Okay, it's slow, but I think it's okay. We can get blue, white, and then have black. That's an aggressive card. I think I do actually want to get blue now. That way we can counter their 3 mana play. Put up Swamp. Oh, they're being so aggressive. I hate it. Please play something big. Well, okay, we can counter that, which I'm very glad of, because otherwise it would buff both these creatures. That would be a 3/3 and this would be a 5/5. Now we don't have white, obviously. I do like, what do I want? We don't have a white to have this untapped, and I don't want to slow us down any further. No, we really need a plains. I think I'll just toss them both away. Maybe we'll top deck a plains, but this is not going great. Maybe it was a wrong keep. Yeah, I think I'll just jump. I'm not going to take 4 damage. Okay. Let's get ourselves the plains we so direly need, and I will return the doggo because it does most damage. Now I know that the germ is also a good target because, you know, it will unequip, but at this point I just want to keep my life total up. I will use this to find the second island if we actually get to it, and we might. Okay. This will probably do some blocking, and next turn I can return something to their hand. I know I could play this as well, but I think I just need to keep tempoing them out. Wow, what do you have? 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Yep. Now, we do still have a chance because they're not doing so much damage. I can copy crook the Dryad. I'll have more mana and I can filter my stuff. But this is not something we can continue for long. I think I have to do this. And I will just play this land. I know it's not great, but I should have used the other end to find the plains, so I'd have double white, because this way I can only single spell all the time. I can probably only attack with the Dryad now. Kudo, yep. Even more reason to kill those two. So next turn they will be 2/2s. That's another blue. We can attack and gain some life. And next turn play the auxiliary. I think that's the only play we can really do. So I will get some counters on that one, because this one will probably die next time. I can gain 4, which I think seems good. Keep up some energy. No, I think we'll just go maximum value here. I mean, I know I'm using all my energy, but I will get more energy soon. Okay. Now it will be harder for them to kill us. I think I will have to block the witness. I think I'll just block the Dryad. Take a lot of damage. Now we can still give this lifelink if we get more energy, which we will. We're not very lucky so far. Single spelling all the time, it sucks. That's what you get for playing black. I think I just might remove the black spell, which I think I will remove the black removal spell from our deck because it makes it way more inconsistent. And it's not as good as I thought because I couldn't cast it last turn. So we're at 10. I think the Soulfire dies again. Wow, it's other creatures, it's not even only your creatures. So if we don't block anything, we'll take 6-11. So we do have to block something, and I think it won't. Oh, okay, now he has trample. Is he going to attack with Kudo? He is. Okay, he's not. So now we'll take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'll just take it. Go to 1. Can we please get another land? So we can make a copy of this emissary, get some more energy, or we can play this, for which we want to use the black and mostly blue, and hope to draw a land. You would say that, you know, at some point, get more energy, seems fine. Yeah, we'll just do some more life linking, I guess. And we'll have to use the removal spell on anything. We gain 5, we have lethal next turn, if we actually manage to survive. Now, I think he will, of course, attack with everything. We can probably block the bear and then kill the Oozewag once it's pumped. But I didn't even do the math. I think we might actually just be dead. Sure. We have to prevent all the ground creatures damage. And, oh, well, if he had attacked with the bear, I think we might actually have lived. Please don't have anything. Please don't have anything. We live. We live. Do they have something against our gargoyle? I think I just want to give it lifelink anyway. Oh, good game. Now you might say that was close, but I just say it was calculated. Hey, hey, diamond, let's go. So that means we're winning more than we're losing. So we're 3-1. I will just change my deck a bit because, as I said before, this black card is not really doing its thing. I'll just get rid of the colorless lands because we don't need them. So we go 15. We need one more land. Another blue, and we can add something. Now curve wise we need something expensive, so I think I'll go for the copy crook. I like it. 3-1. Let's keep this ball rolling. Now after this game you might just see me in a totally different outfit, because I think I have to finish this match another time. swimming lessons with the oldest. And I will be gone for a week. We have our excursion with the students to Germany. So I will not be posting any videos for a week. But if you're new to the channel, I welcome you. It's great to have you here. And if you missed it, the reason why I have this channel is I want to get better at the game. So if you actually have feedback from me, maybe during the drafts, yeah, that's nice. Or maybe during the...
Mag ik nog even kijken totdat jij komt?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe during the playing. That was my daughter asking if she could watch another episode. Okay, tune the narrative. I'll just keep the sink and stupor. I know it's good to draw another land, but I mean to put a land down, but hey, we got 2 islands. We got a 3-drop. Let's go. Okay, I think we have enough lands now. No turn 2 play, but that's no biggie. Okay, well they do seem to have many colorless lands, I think. Oh my goodness, that's a very good card. Wow, come on. We might just go copy crook on the gargoyle. Or we might copy crook this. But the problem is it's when you cast this spell, so we won't get the exile trigger. Let's just go for the late game and hope they don't have too many big dudes. We can't really be aggressive here. I hope to be drawing a counter spell soon. But next turn we can go Serum Visionary and Gargoyle and maybe start attacking in the sky. I just want to use all my mana efficiently and save the copy crook for something big. Okay, well that is very nice. We might just make a copy of that. Retrace is pretty good. I mean, just toss away a land and you can... yeah, we can't really be blocking these. We're already taking quite some damage here. Wow. Okay, yes, I will be blocking that. Don't really understand the attack of the 2/2. That's a very, very strong card as well. Give a creature Shroud at instant speed without paying mana. That's good. Wow, come on, deck. I think we just need to expand our board. We do have enough mana to make our Battle Wagon into a 5/6. I think I should have played the Visionary first, depending on what I draw. Okay. Well, I hope they forget about our Battle Wagon. I mean, it has crew 4, so we can also just crew it with our creatures, depending on what kind of attacks they do. But them being able to play anything like that from their graveyard is just deadly. And this has reach also, so I don't think this will be an easy feat. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good card. I think the only way we can win this is by getting board dominance. But since they play Eldrazi, I don't think we can actually manage to do that. Sure. Last match, I don't know if you saw that, but an opponent played the Grim Servant when he had 3 hit points. So we actually lost the game because of playing the Grim Servant. I think he thought that the card that you get is the amount of life you lose. So he looked up a 2 mana card, but he still lost 3 life. Okay. We do have 7 energy. I think we just need to draw cards. We need to get removal going. Okay, well that does help. I think I will just do that. I really would like to draw our emissaries to get the exalted counters going. And until then, I think I will just wait and do nothing. I mean, they do have reach, and this way they might think that I have a counterspell up. So I might actually prevent them from playing something big, but I don't think I will. I mean, they can just play it now, and they probably will. Yeah. Do I want energy or a card? I think we'll get more energy later, so I'll just draw a card. I think we badly need that. But them using that on the battle wagon is actually fine. We can copy crook the 6/6, and then whenever the copy crook attacks. Okay, well, I'll just block that. I know there's an upside to them, but I want to keep our life total up. Sure, you get a 0/1. I tune the narrative. Thraben Charm. There's the counter spell. I do want to keep that up. I think we need to start attacking in a way, but the thing is that's a 6/6. So do we just remove 6, which is also a bomb and chump? I think that's the best thing to do. So I'll play a visionary here. Draw a card. Kill 6. There you are. Welcome to the party. We might actually have lethal next turn if we can get enough energy. We'll deal damage to 6. And do we actually want to gain some life? Oh, of course he has the safekeeper. Oh no. That is not a spell, is it? Stupid card. Okay, well, I think we still attack with both. Gain some life. We could also copy crook their safekeeper. Now we can counter whatever they play. We have to chump the Devourer and we'll still get some damage, but I think going through the air is the way to go. Oh! Oh! What happens? Is that my bad? I mean, you need to pass 2 blockers, right? Well, this will be hard to win. Yeah, sure. This is just annoying. They have 1/2 mana. I can counter that. I think I actually don't really care anymore. I notice I'm getting salty, but I think it's very annoying. Sure. And now the gargoyle can actually attack without them chomping it. And now I do need the life because, hey, you know, arena. And I think I will just play this. I mean, they have the safekeeper, so no, I think I might just also start jumping with the auxiliary. I don't think, but this is just, well, maybe you know how that works. Sometimes it is go to block or pass to blockers. Maybe it depends if I have an instant cast that I can actually do. Okay, well, I can't really counter that. I will probably go aggressive. Now again, I don't have to pass to blockers. What does it depend on? If he has an instant, if I have an instant, what's the thought behind that? Now we won't be gaining life anymore. But I think I'll just keep adding to the board. Make a copy of... I can also get us some energy. And gain some life. I think that's better than make it even bigger. Now they're both lethal. So, I mean lethal, I mean he can't chump them both anymore. Do I want to make other things bigger? I think they're just jumping, so I'll just make a gargoyle, get some energy. Attack with both. Give you lifelink. Now he will have to block with the 6 at some point. He might have a trick too. So either he's getting 8 damage or he's getting 4 damage. Sure. Okay, he takes it. So I think he might have lethal, otherwise that would be a strange thing to do. Because if our auxiliary lives, we have lethal anyway. No, that was, I'm not sure if you could call it a misplay. Why isn't he using the 6? Yeah, I think I will just block with the gargoyle. There's no further use. I can give all my creatures +1/+1. And that doesn't have reach. Can we still kill them? I think we can. Oh no, they're at 9 now. I think I have to play the Voltstorm Angel. Attack for 4. In the air. There's no point in pumping these because it's not lethal. Now if I actually get him down to 5, there is a chance that we might still win. And I don't think there's a reason to keep up the counterspell because they have so much mana. But you'll see that I will probably regret this, that he plays something that I could have countered. Now, if he plays nothing to block, and he attacks, and I keep the auxiliary and the Voltstorm Angel up, I do still live. I'll just keep jumping. Okay, well, what do we have? I think we do have to try this. I can give this +1 and vigilance, so I will make this a lethal target. And that I would like to pay. I'm not even sure if he can pay. I think we'll just go maximum value here. Okay, well, I think that actually got the job done. That was close. Okay, now I need to go to swimming lesson with the oldest and also take the youngest with me. So I will be finished this another time. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Alright, well, as you can see, I'm back. It's a day later and I'm going to finish this draft, hopefully with you. We're going 4-1. Now I do recognize that I have been making some mistakes and well, I should try to avoid those. We are currently climbing in Diamond 1 and I hope to get a trophy, which would be very nice. And blue-white so far doing alright. Now during the night I got another person subscribing to my YouTube channel. Welcome. So that brings the total to 23, which is very nice. So I want to welcome you all. Okay, now this is not amazing. And but I do think I will keep. Now I know I won't be playing this one pretty soon, but that we have a spell with which we can wipe the board if they go aggressive, I think that's fine. So we want to get to 4 mana and that way we can kill all the 2 mana value cards. But maybe there's also a way to get more energy for us in the meantime. But logically I would like to get the blue source here for our emissary. And that way we can get a... Okay, well, this is not going too well. Really hoping to hit a land off of this. Otherwise I'll be sad. We have 8 blue sources, maybe even more. So that is a problem. Okay, well, there's our blue source. Now we can play the battle wagon. And I think that's the best thing. I mean, we'll get some energy and that way we can... next turn, if we pay 2, we can wipe the board for everything which is, for instance, 3 mana and less. So if they play another 2-drop or 3-drop, that is fine. And maybe I want to wait one more turn, depending on what they play now. If they play another 2 or 3-drop. And otherwise, I mean, this is 3 mana. If I draw another land, I will play the Angel. Because it's safe from our own board wipe. So we'll just play the Angel. They might counter it, but you know, that happens. I'd rather have them counter the Angel than the board wipe. Yeah. So I hope they keep playing some cheap creatures. And if they don't, then maybe I just need to also sacrifice the battle wagon for our Wrath of the Skies. Well, they could return the battle wagon, but I don't think they will. Is it a creature or a... Okay, non-land permanent, so they could return this to our hand. It would be a tempo play, but I don't think it's worth it. Wow, sure. Okay, well now I think it is more interesting for us to wipe the board. Sure, we'll just get more energy. I don't really care about tapping that. We can, I mean, life is a resource, so I'll just, I don't mind. Yeah, we'll keep that. Now they don't have a counter spell up. So I think since we have 4, okay, that's great. I will just leave 2 mana open for the MM Messenger, but I will play that afterwards. So we could actually just play Axis 1 and then play both. I think that's decent. So we'll go Axis 1. So we'll get 1 energy. And then we'll pay 3 because we want to kill the superconductor and the amulet. I'm not sure if he is going to pay 3. Would be somewhat aggressive. Sure. I'll just play the emissary now. And now we should be pretty good. I would like to get some way to gain some life. So we have the 2 mana flyer that gives lifelink, which would be fine. Okay, well, that's not amazing. Alright, well there's a battle wagon again. I'll just play the messenger, play the battle wagon. And I think I'll just tap this to draw a card, because that way we'll get a creature with which we can jump if we want. And I don't really care about putting any counters on either creature yet. But if I am going to put exalted counters, I will put them on this Emissary of Soulfire and then just start attacking with the messenger. And I think I want to keep a Thraben Charm. Okay, that's a good creature. We can't really kill that, and that is going to hurt us quite a bit. But we can copy that and kill that, and so let's just see if we can stay alive this turn. Yeah. We'll just block like this, minimize damage. He will probably keep the one alive. Does he have 4 damage to the face? Or maybe a way to finish the emissary? If he does, then it's going to be problematic. Okay, he doesn't. Well, we are getting very low now. Okay, well, we're just dead. That was depressing. Okay, well, maybe it was too soon to fire off the Wrath of the Skies, but we didn't really have a way to block. Maybe I should have played a creature just to minimize damage and also killed our own creature in the process. So we're 4-2. I hope to get to 7, but you never know. At least one more win would be nice for the win count. I mean, for the gems. Barpus. Okay. Now, if we could start with both colors, that would be amazing. Yeah, this is very nice. I'll just keep this. We have some way to get energy. We have a way to remove. And we'll probably draw a land with it during the narratives. Soon. Okay. Well, that way we're sure to draw land, I hope. Otherwise we're very unlucky. Getting some energy. Yep. Well, come on. Please. Oh, come on. Typical. Well, this just sucks. Okay, well, I really need a land. Well, it is a land. And that way we can still wipe the board if we want. But I think I'll just wait until they expand. They are red-white, so they will probably go wide. I'll just keep this up for maximum value. Okay. That works. Do we want to kill something? Yeah, we can take 4. I think I'll just keep this. Sure. I'll just play the visionary. Jump a bit, block a bit. Yes, please, I would like some lands, thank you. He can give it first strike. I think I'll just block with it if needed and then just loot. Maybe I should have done it during my turn to get the source. But we can wipe the board, and if they keep, I hope they keep going wide, and we could just keep jumping. And that way we can get back with the emissaries. Yep. Even more reason to jump. I think I'll wait one more turn. Maybe that's too greedy. I think I'll just jump one more turn. That one can leave. Now I will not attack because I don't want to risk them using a removal spell and getting in for a lot of damage. I hope they keep adding to the board. It doesn't seem like it for now. Now the jumping with the visionaries is free because, you know, they're free creatures. He didn't give it first strike. Might as well do this. Hope he uses a trick. Sure. Oh, also trample. Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot. We can get rid of one blue. I hope I'm not dead. That would be a shame. I'm at 4. Okay. So his most expensive is 3. I want to... My goodness. That was a door. So I will just do this. Can you do X is 0? Maybe I'll just do X is 0. I don't need to get any more. No, there's no point. I want to keep up the Thraben charm, so I'll just tap 3. X is 1. And they're all 2 or 3 mana, so I'll just pay 3. The reason I want to keep up the Thraben charm is because he can bestow this, and then I'll have to kill it. He might just go for that. I think he seems to be wanting to go hasty. There we go. Sure. But it is very annoying, the Phoenix. Now, as I said before, I would really like to get some ways to gain some life here. It doesn't seem like we are able to soon. Yeah, red-white aggressive decks are just... They are a beating. Thank you for saving the day. I think we'll just have to go maximum. Put all the loyalty on this dude. And one more. Then we'll attack with this one. I want to give it lifelink. Gain 5, which seems plenty. Then we'll play this. And we'll be able to do to get some more energy for the lifelink next turn. Yeah, sure. There's nothing I can do, I think. My goodness. Okay. Well, that sucks. I think it seems like we're still in a race. Kind of surprised that he didn't use the removal before. Guess he didn't have to. Sure. We can't draw a card. Let's just see if we can hit anything here. Nothing, of course. We might as well just attack. We're not blocking anyway. At the end of their turn, we can get some more energy, and then at the beginning of our turn, we can draw a card, which I think is the best option here. Well, that is something useful at least. He needs, yeah. Yeah, we're just being very unlucky with our draws. I mean, we're drawing well over the normal amount of lands that we should. Now, I can't kill this yet. And I'm not sure if I want to, because whenever I kill it, the stupid Phoenix will come back again. So I think we'll just go for the good old plan here. We'll play this. We'll play that. We'll put some counters on. Let's just try to put them on everything a bit. I think this is fine. I think I'll just put one more. No, I'll keep the I want to give this lifelink, yes. We'll gain 3. Well, the bad thing is if we kill the charge bug, as I said, they will get the Phoenix back, and I want to keep this up for the Phoenix. I mean, it is a beating to just keep using removal spells on the same target over and over again. It's not really what I would prefer. Yeah, that's good against artifacts. Now he can get the Phoenix back. It seems he does. He's just contemplating if he will attack. I don't think he will. However, this is getting the +1. So it's a 5/5 Vigilance lifelink next turn. So he might as well attack. I mean, it's not like he's going to double block. So maybe I'll just keep the Thraven Charm up for our turn, that if he does block with some weird shenanigans. Okay, well I am just going to destroy it here. I don't want to risk taking any more damage. So I'll take 1, that's no problem. Okay, good game. Okay, well, the gargoyle's really saving our life there. In dire need of the healing when I needed it. So our deck is doing its thing, but I must say it was rather late than early. So we need 2 more wins without losing to get a trophy. Or that's what it's called, getting a trophy. Italian Aquaman, okay. Well, this is just a more than fine hand. I will start with the Harvester. If they are keen to use removal, I rather have them use it on the Harvester than on the Gargoyle. However, if they're mostly blue, I could play it and then just get in with some flying damage. No, I will use the Harvester. I think they probably have Galvanic Discharge and I don't want to use them on the Gargoyle. This is just an easy way to get some cards, make the Demon Inferior cheaper next turn if we want to use it. Okay. So we can't kill that. And we can't really double spell. I mean, we can use the Demon Inferior. When does this do something? When you cast an instant sorcery spell. Okay, so we want to kill that, but we can't kill it at the moment. So I think I'll just attack. And if they block, then, you know, I will use my charm on it, sure. This way, I hope. Oh, of course, instant sorceries are 1 cheaper. Okay, this is painful. During your turn, okay. Well, that just happened. That was my mistake. Maybe I should read the card. I thought they couldn't have had a counter spell, but of course they're 1 cheaper, so they can. So now I think I'll just put the Emissary on the battlefield. Yeah, it's a good card. Yeah. Yep. Well, that was my bad. That just happens, I guess. If we would have had that one, then the next play would be the bird to pump them. But we have some ways to, even if they hurt us a lot, to get back with some lifelink. Wow. I once had a draft where I had like 5 of these. That was amazing. And I think it was the same deck I drafted with the... I had 3 of the things where you draw 3 cards, you get a dude. They must have something. I'll just block, I don't really care. I want them to use the spells they have, mostly, if possible. There we go. Now we can at least double spell. Sure. Oh, dude, come on. Well, I'm happy they countered that and not the gargoyle, to be honest. This one can gain us some life. So... could have also waited for next turn. I'll just not attack. There's no real point in getting in there. We will lose some life. They are hopefully running out of action. That's also a very nice card. Well, I will just risk They didn't have something last turn, so I hope they don't have something as well. And there's a reason they're not attacking with Ral. Okay, now let's just see if this is going to do what we want it to do. I will put one more on this. And let's see if we can yet again assert dominance in the air. I will get some lifelink going. No, I'm very glad they don't seem to be killing it in response. So we have 6, what is it, 7 in the air? Okay. Is he going to attack with it? Surely not. Yeah, well, there goes Roll. What happens? He does 1 damage to you. Okay, so that bit him in the ass. I hope he keeps doing that. I hope he has to flip like 14 more coins and then he dies. Yeah, it's a good card. I wonder if he's going to attack with the Electrozoa. I hope he is, because otherwise he shouldn't have keep it untapped. Some great value. This card is almost first pickable. I mean, blue is, I think, the second strongest color. And there's also many of the tap lands which will let you gain 2 energy every turn. Yeah, sure. Okay. So we can return something to their hand. It's not an instant. So I think we'll just get in for some damage here. Are there any good plays I can do? If I return the Electrozoa, he will not have a flyer for some turns. I think I'll just do that. I can play around the Electrozoa. I know they will have it in there. Probably put it at the second, because they need their flyers. Yeah. Now, do I attack with a 5/5 lifelinker or 6 damage in the air? I think I'll just attack with a 5/5 lifelinker. Sure. I think we'll get more energy later on. And this way we can still take some damage if we actually, if they go aggressive. I mean, now we can just keep some creatures unblocked, so we don't have to. Okay, good card. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Can I say something? I do apologize. This is being unlucky. Yep, in comes the superconductor. I can block it, but he will probably equip this. I think he has to go aggressive. He cannot play this. So if we get some more energy, maybe we can make this a lethal. That also works. It's not, it is enough. It should be enough. Please don't have a counterspell. Oh, dude. That's 3 counterspells. Okay, so I will just attack and get them to 3, and that way they will have to put up 2 blockers. And otherwise I will have lethal next turn, because they're both lethal. That is just, my goodness, how controlling can you be? So he has to play the Electrozoa, sure. And he has to remove a flyer. And if he keeps emptying his hand, I will just risk it. If he plays the Electrozoa and nothing else, I will just attack with both. Okay. Oh my goodness. Imagine losing 3 coin flips. Well, that's why I don't like cards with coin flip. Okay. He's still dead, isn't he? Am I stupid? He's still dead, right? Attack with this. I think I'll just attack with both. It's still lethal. I can return the Electrozoa to his hand if we actually... Sure. Aren't we already at blockers? I'll just do it now. Make sure we kill them. There we go. They had a nice deck, I must say. Amazing. If you can actually get some of those, what are they called? The superconductors? They are the red-blue things. They are also very strong. Now, last game for the trophy. So it's either going to be 6-3 or 7-2. Come on. Focus. I've got this. So for those who are still here and didn't know, I am actually looking for feedback. So if you see me making any mistakes which I didn't already see, or if you see me doing something wrong during the draft, by all means, please give me a response, and I hope to learn from it. Okay, I think this is fine. It might actually be very good. I know we need another white, but I think this time I'll just keep this for a moment if we actually start losing the game. So I'll just play out my stuff. We have a nice curve. No reason to wait for them to build up a board and then wipe it. Sure. Funnily enough, the Emissary is actually a very good blocker against the Slith, because they can give this first strike, but you know, it won't really do anything. Now, if they don't kill this messenger soon, I think I will just start making some... Okay, yeah, that hurts. He doesn't need first strike. Now, that's a 3 mana and a 2 mana. Are we going to race? I think we might be. I'll just play the Battle Wagon. Put a Exalted counter here and start jamming. Now I know they are winning the race, but we can always semi-wipe the board by doing 2 mana shenanigans. Okay. That's a good thing to be racing. Yeah, I think I'll just do the board wipe now. So I get some energy. We'll have a clean hand. I'll attack for 2. And then wipe everything which is 3 or less. I'll just do it, tune the narrative first. Oh. And then I'll do this for maximum value, which is X is 2. Get some more energy. And we'll pay 3. I don't want to kill our Battle Wagon. There's no point in drawing a card or anything. We want to do something. I think I'll just draw a card now, sure. So he is still going aggressively. We do need to find an answer. Yeah, I'll just draw a card. Okay. Please, Arena. We've already drawn half our land, so our next 6 cards should be only action. It's not great to counter, but I think we have to, otherwise we will most definitely lose. So we're on a 3-turn clock here. If we keep top decking, he should have... Okay, he will probably still do that, yeah. Well, that is something. But is it amazing? No, it isn't. So, next turn we can attack with a life-linking battle wagon. And we have reduced the clock a bit. He will probably not attack with the envoy. And if he attacks with the Sky Claw, we can get back with some life gaining. Oh, sure. I think I'll have to tap that, because otherwise this is going to get out of hand. Okay, well that helps. Is there a way I can destroy the enchantment and I can do 4 damage, and I think that's something that I have to do. Oh, I think I have to tap this for mana, then make it a creature, although it's a tapped creature, then block with the gargoyle and use the Thraben Charm to kill the Sky Claw. I think that's the only thing we can do actually. But we will get 3 more damage, and he... Oh my goodness, dude. Why don't you draw like 3 more lands, please? Well, those are actually lands. Yeah, I think we're going to die here, because he can also give this flying and stuff. We really need to do some serious good top decks now, otherwise we'll lose. I mean, I must say we are somewhat unlucky. Now maybe this changes the equation. I think we just have to tap this. He has so much stuff. I don't want to kill the Phoenix. This is just stupid, really. I think we need this for the lifelink if we top deck anything useful. So I think I'll just have to take it. And destroy the enchantment which is attached to the Sky Claw, I think. But we really need something that can get us pumping this dude up. So maybe one of the emissaries to attack with some lifelink. But I don't think it will be enough. Well, it is an emissary. He can hit us for 6 in the air. And we can gain 4. Doesn't seem bad. Can we gain 4? I don't think we can. We can gain 3. Ah, this is such pain. I don't think I can make this work. Attack for 3 in the air. We go to 1. Yeah, it's just a bit too late. As I said, we were a bit flooded. And I know that's just part of the game. But it sucks, especially if your opponent is really curving out nicely and drawing all kinds of action. So we're not dead yet. However, does he have energy? No. So we're going to... Okay, well, I think we are dead. Good game. Good beats. Well done. Okay, well, we were a bit flooded here at the end. I think there's nothing else I could have done. Maybe I could have killed the Hex Gold Slith sooner, or used the board wipe sooner. So those are things that I will reflect on. Now we went 6 and 3, so I am very much pleased. Not a trophy, but I think we'll get there next time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, by all means, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will be gone for a week due to an excursion to Germany. So I'll be back somewhere next week, Tuesday. I hope you have a very good week, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.